Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I transform my Kanekalon synthetic braids into wet and wavy on a budget. So I'm going to first start off by setting up a boiling pot of water. You could either microwave it or put it on the stove to boil, as long as it's hot water. So the hair comes like this. It's really bushy and thick. So I'm going to start by sectioning off my hair into two sections, working with one section at a time. And depending on the size of the waves that you want will be the size of the braids that you will put in. So I want a more loose but tight wave, so I'm going to make medium sized braids. If you were to want really loose waves, you could just make large braids. Making sure to braid them pretty tight so that the curls and the waves are pretty much defined. And you're going to continue this process throughout your hair, making little parts and braiding them from the root to the tip. So this section is pretty much done, and I'm going to go on over to this next section. Don't forget to make sure that you're braiding it all the way down to the end. So I'm pretty much done, and I have the hot water in a cup. I preferably use the hospital cups because they're deeper and you can dip the hair in deeper. And you'll also need a towel. So you're just going to simply take the braids and stick them in the cup. Make sure you saturate most of the hair in the water so that you're catching every single piece. I just let that soak for like 20-30 seconds. You can kind of see the hair starting to melt. So when I'm taking the water out of the hair, I try to scrunch the hair to make sure I'm getting all the water out before I get to the ends. And here you can see the end is pretty much thinner and more manageable. So I'm just going to continue to finish this process towards the back of my head. So I've soaked pretty much all the hair into the hot water. And now I'm just going to go back through and make sure I'm getting all the hot water out. Your hair is still going to be a little bit damp, but that's fine. So now this process is just like a normal braid out. I'm going to take them out strand by strand. To reduce the frizziness. So here you can see the curl definition or the waves. And now I'm just going to run my fingers through it to separate the waves into smaller ones. So I think this method is pretty cool for those of you that are on a budget like I am. Wet and wavy hair can run you between like $7.99 and $10.99, and this hair that I used, I got it from my local beauty supply store for about $5 for a pack of 3 packs. So you can get the same results if you use materials that you have at home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to leave comments or questions below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.